Hey guys, Morgan's Maintenance. Today's tour review is going to be a product by Fireball Tools. These are their hex key holders, Allen key holders, L key holders, whatever it is that you call those. And I came across these in a couple of ways. One is during the video for the Milwaukee Easy Access hex keys that I have, a comment in that video. It was Dark Inertia 2. He's the one that said, I've been looking at maybe getting the Fireball Tools holders for my hex keys because I think that they would work well. I hadn't heard of them before that, so that made me start searching for them. And then later on down the line here just recently, Funk FPV, I watch a lot of his videos. He had a review for these, and that caused me to go ahead and I'm going to pick them up because I talked about in the video for this Milwaukee Easy Access that I really hated the cases of these Kobalt ones here. And that's what I bought these for. I'm going to take these Kobalt keys out of this because I hated to just get rid of these. I decided I need me a set just sitting around, whether it's on my workbench or on my toolbox or whatever, and I'm just going to take these and put them into that. So you got a lot of different options you can buy of these, and I'll show you how they work and all those things as we get into it. But cost-wise, just to start out, this is what's considered the tall set. These are going to run you $18 for the holders just by themselves, and that's SAE. Here's the sizes on those. And then there's also a metric if you want to pause and check out the sizes on those as well. So with these right here, $18 for just the holders, or you can buy them with the keys already included of their brand. Again, I don't know anything about them, but you can get them loaded up for 30 bucks with the Allen keys and everything. So if you don't already have a set of Allen keys that you want to stick in them, and then you'll for sure have all those sizes covered. That might be the way that you want to go. But then they also have a set of just what they call their standard size, which is basically if you get rid of this base right here, it's just this part right here. Same sizes, same everything. It's $12.50 for a set of just the holders of those, or right around $25 for the set with those, and then also the Allen keys included. So again, I'll put links to all these in the description. I went with the tall set because again, I'm planning on either setting them out here on my workbench, or they also are magnetic here on the base and they will fit on the side of my toolbox, as you can see here. And the magnet on these seems to be pretty decent, pretty strong in my opinion. And I do know that in that review video with Funk FPV, he mentioned that the standard set, which again I don't have those so I can't say, but the magnet on those looked like it was a little bit weaker, like it's basically just a magnet about the size of this compared to this, and it wouldn't really hold on to stuff that well. So whether you're going to put them on your toolbox or maybe in your truck, as far as working on your truck or something like that, you could stick these on metal things while you're working so you can pull your Allen keys in and out. I think the magnets on these are strong enough that it's going to make it doable for you to be able to do that. So again, that's what these are, just in a nutshell. They're Allen key holders. Let's take these out of this set, put them in here. I'll show you what that looks like and show you how they work. But before I put them in there, let me just show you again, pulling these out. You know, some of these come out fairly easy. They come out of that case like that, but I'm having to put quite a bit of effort, even like this one right here. They just never have come out fairly well, and then you go pull, and sometimes different ones come out easy, some of them don't. So again, that's why I'm doing this. So maybe you've got a case Allen key set where you hate the holder. Maybe this is a better option for you. I'm going to go ahead and take the rest of these out and load them up in here, and then I'll show you. So here they are loaded up, so you can see how the Allen keys look whenever they're inside of there. Again, it's basically just a different style holder. That work by sitting on your workbench like that, or again, you can take with this magnet, stick it on your truck, on the side of a toolbox, whatever it is, however you want to use these, that's how it's going to work out. Basically, inside of here, they have this spring that wraps around the inside, and then as you pull your hex key in and out, that spring is going to kind of sink in and sink out. So as you push it in, that spring expands and puts tension on the hex key, which is what allows them to not fall out while you're using them, but they seem to pull in and out pretty easy. So that's probably about the easiest I've ever had something like this come in and out of anything, no matter what it is, other than just straight picking it up from a loose bag or something like that. But you know, it doesn't get much simpler than that right there. It's still easy to see your sizes, and again, you could even turn those towards the inside so that they're not blocking the numbers and things like that. As far as the metric set, the only Allen key that I didn't have a spot for that was inside of my Kobalt is the number 7mm. So that one's missing as far as on here. I don't know if I can get that to shine enough to see it. These are hard to see, but there's a 7mm right there. So maybe that's a size that's going to be missing on here for several of you. That's a size that was in my set that I don't have a slot for here. And then the only metric key that I didn't have in my set that this one has a slot for is 1.5. So again, if you buy the set of hex keys with the Fireball set, you'll definitely get the 1.5. But if you've got a set or use a 7 very often, you're not going to be able to add that into your metric set. And then also your SAE, I have exactly every single size. Every size that was on here is the same sizes that were in my Kobalt set. Works exactly the same as well. Again, pulling out the 3/8 there, sliding it back in, super easy. None of these are going to fall out, but yet they still come in and out. Really nice, really easy. So yeah, guys, again, that's the Fireball Tools Hex Key holders. Maybe you're looking for a good holder set for your workbench, your metal toolbox, whatever it might be. This might be an option for you. If you've got a set where you absolutely hate the case, but you'd hate to throw away the Allen keys, this might be what you're looking for. Or again, maybe their Allen keys are good enough. You can just go ahead and buy, 30 bucks for a set of 2 holders, 2 sets of Allen keys. Not a bad price. And again, they do have that option where it's just this, and you can slide the keys all the way through, and it's kind of like a package to throw into a tool bag or something like that. So maybe that's the option that you're looking for as well. But let me know what you think about them in the comments below. Maybe there's several of you out there that's been using them for quite some time. The only thing that I'd have to worry about, I would think, over time would be, what if this spring expands over time, of maybe you've got it loaded fully all the time for the bulk of the time, and then you start pulling out these small ones. Is that spring going to stay enough tension on it to be able to keep these small ones in place over a long period of time? We'll have to see on that. But again, let me know in the comments below what you think about them. If you've got them, let us know what your feedback on longevity of those things. But just letting you know they exist in case you have the need for them. But as always, hope it's helpful, hope it's useful. You guys stay safe. Have a blessed day. See you on the next video.